To kind of start out tonight, I got a question that I want us to answer. And that question is this. I think when you're little, people ask you all the time when you're a little kid, like, what do you want to be when you grow up, right? What was your answer back then?
Scuba diver.
A scuba diver?
Yeah.
Okay.
I love sharks.
You love sharks, and so scuba diving was it.
Yeah.
What made that love for sharks happen?
The movie Jaws.
Okay, so you watch a movie about a fish killing a bunch of people, and you're like, you know what, I think I want to get in the water.
My full name is Dimitri Levi Rubio. I like playing football, weightlifting class, and I also like playing video games.
I remember like at the end of graduation for kindergarten, they would ask you, what do you want to be when you grow up? And then they gave you a mic, and then you would say to like everybody there. And I said a mermaid. So
I'm Ashley. I'm in 9th grade. I'm a freshman at Centennial High School. I'm a track and cross country athlete. I used to do art for 8 years. I used to play a little bit of violin, piano, the bass guitar, and I love speaking in other languages.
I want to be the shortstop for the New York Yankees. Always been a Yankees fan.
Okay.
Never been to New York.
Why are you a Yankees fan then? What's?
09, Hideki Matsui hit the home run.
Yeah.
And that's the first game I remember. I was just like, oh, yeah, I'm a Yankees fan. My name's Wyatt. I'm in 12th grade. I go to Centennial High School. I love math class. Like my YouTube is filled with baseball, college stuff, and calculus, and the stock market. So that's what I do for fun.
I wanted to be a news reporter.
A news reporter? Why was that?
There weren't a lot of people that looked like me on the news. And then they gave important information. I wanted to help people.
Yeah.
I didn't become a news reporter, but I mean.
My name is Brianna McCullough Mosley. I am a mom and a wife, and I'm a licensed clinical social worker. I have a 4-year-old, Elijah, and a 2-year-old, Gabriel. They are 2 smart, rambunctious little boys, but I wouldn't change it for the world.
I think for me, I wanted to be like a stunt car driver. I remember when I was little, I would draw like cars jumping over a shark, actually. I had a shark in the tank in the middle and like these cars jumping over it.
I wanted to be an artist, but like an artist that painted like in front of the Eiffel Tower with like the hat. And then like, obviously I wouldn't have a mustache, but that's like the stereotypical.
My name's Sarah Gazzetti, and I'm a sophomore at Santiago High School. Well, I like to take photos, play volleyball a lot. I love going on vacation, and I really like thrifting too.
I wanted to be a Power Ranger.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, obviously that was not in the cards.
My name's Daryl. I'm the only boy in my family, so I have 3 sisters. Love sports. My wife has been a godsend. She is the better of the both of us.
So when we're little, we get asked that, right? Like, what do you want to be when you grow up? And I think as you get older, it goes from like, what do you want to be to what are you going to do? And specifically, like, what are you going to do with the rest of your life? Have you guys ever got that question?
Yeah, definitely, all the time. Any family gathering.
Okay.
And it seems like it's every time by every person.
Anybody else? Do you get asked that right now?
I mean, right now I'm getting asked that a lot because we're picking our classes for next year. So people are like, well, what do you want to do? Like, what are you going to do with the rest of your life?
I think it's interesting that we get asked that a lot. But that word rest, you know, the rest of your life, that phrase. The word rest, it can mean like the remainder, right? What's left over? What are you going to do with what's left of your life? But that word rest also can mean like to relax, to take a break. So when you guys think about your lives right now, not with what do you want to do with what remains of your life, but the way your life is right now, what do you think about your life? Is it restful? Would you say that it is? Would you say that it's not? No, you're shaking your head, no?
No, I think social media has made everyone's life so unrestful and like so busy, and like I have time of like physical rest, but my mind is not normally at rest.
What are some things that are stressful to you guys in your life right now?
There's a lot of emphasis on like grades and stuff like that. Like you're more than just your grades.
I think sports does take a lot of your time. So I think that time management of like your sport and like your own life is really stressful.
I would say my life is stressful and it's not restful. I'm the type of person who likes to be doing something all the time. We also have 2 little boys, so we're always like, go, go, go.
It's pretty much nonstop until about 7:30 when the kids go to sleep.
Well, our theme for this summer at Move is the rest of your life. I want to read out of the book of Matthew, Matthew 11, 28. It's Jesus talking to us. Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. If we'll come to Jesus, He'll give us the thing that we need. You guys are some brave souls, all 6 of you, right? Because you don't even know what you're getting into right now, right? Like, you have no idea what I'm about to give to you, which is this Rhythms journal right here. All you did was said, I'll try it, but we're all gonna do it. I'm gonna do this with you guys. So there's 3 for you, there's 3 for you. So here's Rhythms. It's a 21-day experience. It's gonna help us to rest, to focus on the things that are most important. It's about learning and finding that rhythm of living life at Jesus's pace. Now, Rhythms isn't about this really hard challenge of like only eat, rice for 21 days. It's nothing
That's
like
my
that.
favorite
You would
food.
love that? It would be
love
okay?
rice.
Well, you can do that, but it's not part of Rhythms. But here are the daily things that we're gonna do for the next 21 days. Number 1, we're gonna have 3 times of kneeling prayer. In the morning, the very first thing when we wake up, sometime during the middle of the day, and then sometime right before we go to bed. And it can literally be a minute or even less than a minute. For Rhythms, read Psalm 23 each and every day. And then on top of that, read 1 chapter from the Gospel of John. Okay, there's 21 chapters in the Gospel of John, so that's why Rhythms is 21 days long. Wyatt, you mentioned journaling. Journaling is a part of Rhythms. It's something that I'm gonna ask that we do each and every day, is at least write down our thoughts, write down the questions that we have or our experience for the day, what we saw God, what did He do? How did He move in our lives? If you need a question to start with, we've got some journaling questions just to get you started, and all the instructions are in there. So far, how are you guys feeling?
Good.
All right, it's gonna get a little bit harder, okay, from here. There's a couple more things. A 21-minute walk outside every day, no matter what, rain or shine. And the phone is off, okay? Either not with you, or if you need to have your phone in case of emergency, let's put it on airplane mode, but we're not on it.
Does it have to be a walk? Can I run?
Absolutely. Okay, so that's the dailies, but then there's some weekly objectives. Number 1, limited social media and video games. Total time, social media and video games each week, 90 minutes. That's 15 minutes a day for 6 days, and then 1 day, none at all. How's that hit you? Is that okay?
Keep the streaks
Okay,
alive, though.
you can deal with it.
We got this. We got this.
1 minute. This is
snap-
the fastest
Yep.
streaks I'm ever gonna do.
quick.
All right, a couple more things that we're gonna do every week. Every week, have at least 1 meal with 1 other person. During that meal, no phones. Now, and I don't mean phone turned over on the table. I mean phone off and out of the way, and engaging and having real face-to-face conversation and interaction with the other people. The other thing we're gonna do, group interaction. Okay, so on certain days through the week, we want you guys to message one another and just check in. Say, hey, how you doing? How can I pray for you? Well, how are things going? A couple more things. There are special challenges. Each 7 days, you'll have a special challenge that you have to do. So the first week, week 1, is 3 letters, but you get to write a letter to 3 different people, just encouraging them, telling them how you love them, or how they're special in your life, or how they've blessed you, or whatever. Week 2, 3 acts of service during the week to people of your family, to your community, kind of whatever you choose to do. And then week number 3, 3 family times. Whoever you live with, take those times, 3 specific times, and spend some intentional time with them. So that's it. That's the whole kind of scope of what Rhythms is. So, all right, shoot straight with me. What are you guys thinking? Dwight, you're shaking your head over there. What are you thinking?
I'm just, my MLB The Show.
Yeah, you're worried about the video game?
MLB The Show games take like 45 minutes. So just might have to sacrifice it for 21 days.
I'm excited to slow down. A lot of time I'm like, okay, I'm gonna slow down to stop and pursue Jesus, and I have every intention, and sometimes I do. I think now I can be held accountable, and it's cool to be doing it in a group.
I struggle sometimes with discipline, and I've been praying so much for discipline, like for months. I've just been praying, like,
I just can't wait just to like live a lifestyle that I always wanted to live, but it's just so hard to keep myself accountable. There's no way I'm saying no to this. This is my prayers answered for me. Like, I need to.
I feel like the walks and break from the phone is gonna be really good.
Overall, I'm like super excited for this challenge. I feel like I didn't know that I needed it. I'm just a little skeptical about that social media thing.
I don't have social media, but I do like scroll news articles, right? I love sneakers, so I'm on sneaker YouTube all the time. And so kind of scaling back that stuff, I think is gonna be a little different.
There's gonna be times when we might not get everything right. We might forget a prayer time or whatever. Don't look at it as your performance. Just look at this as an opportunity to keep walking at Jesus' pace, all right? I just want us to be reminded of that passage in Matthew 11:28. Come to me, all you who are weary and heavy burdened, and I will give you rest. Okay, let's everybody get a hand in here. 1, 2, 3, rhythm. There it was.